Hello everyone, and welcome to the daily webinar, or sorry, weekly webinar. Yes, there is the sound. So, guys, I was away from the keyboard for the last few minutes, so we'll start from here. So, those who are watching me on YouTube, use the live chat there. Those who are watching me on TradingView, use the also live chat there. You guys know already. And for those who are the new and first time they are watching us, you will see how we are trading. We are trading based on wave analysis. We are forecasting the upcoming waves, and from there you will see the sense of the direction. Okay, so during the day you will have to follow the setups, which I will share with you. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. I'm here to help you understand market behaviors. And if you are happy with the webinar, please share it with others. Okay, there are many other people that are also struggling and want to learn. Okay, so please share it. And those who are watching me on YouTube, please hit that like button. That will help us to boost the video so the others will get that video under the recommended tab or under the recommendations automatically by the YouTube algorithm. So please hit that like button. It will be the minimum what you can do for the others. So let me know, guys, where we should start. Do we have any crypto traders over there? Did you take any trades? And use the chat. Let me know where would you love to start. Type in the chat crypto or forex. Where would you love to see that we will start today? But no worries, we will watch all the markets, all the financial markets from the forex, crypto, commodities, stocks. Okay, so no worry, we will go step by step. Now the question is where we will start. And in this time, until you will be answering there using the chat, I will answer also some of the questions that people are asking me. They are sending me the private messages, and mostly what I'm getting asked is how we work, what are the daily webinars, and how this can help. Okay, the daily webinars can help you improve your knowledge and at least your profit at the beginning. This is really important. Why this is important? Because in this time, until you are learning in our academy, you need a support. You need to follow my setups, because otherwise you will get lost. Okay, until you are learning, you cannot rely on your setups. So in this time, while you are learning, you will be following my setups, and those setups are really powerful. From these setups you can make money. Okay, so I'll bring some setups that we took on the Friday. On the Friday webinar, daily webinar, we have in the morning a meeting or webinar, however you will call it, where I was showing the setups which will be active for the current day, for the NFP day. And what you'll have to do is just follow those setups. Okay, so let me just bring the charts over there so you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the Slack. We are communicating in the Slack. There are the links for the setups. Okay, so what we have been talking about is, for example, USD CAD. Okay, so USD CAD to start pushing aggressive to the upside and even break out of this daily this 1 hour structure. Okay, so what it did basically market. So let's have a quick look. USD dollar, what it did basically. Okay, so it just went up higher. Okay, so here's the setup, and this is really powerful. In the beginning, in the time when you are learning, this is how you will make money. Okay, just by simply following the setups and watching how we do it. Okay, so next one there, yeah, there is the outcast, how it went. This is how it plays out, and then going higher. The next setup which was there was, no, that was the entry from one of our clients. The silver, for example, the silver, this is what we have been talking in the daily webinar. You can see also there down there, it's time. Okay, so you can see this is the recording from the daily webinar, and where we have been talking about their running flat, which will appear on the 30-minute time frame, which will appear. And what basically happens on the silver, let's have a look. Okay, so it's easier if I will show you what happens Okay, look at that one. Let me move down to the 30-minute. So you see basically how market plays out. Okay, so let me do like this, and I will just bring it to the right side, so something like that. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you will see this now much better now. Okay, so here is the setup, here is how it plays out. Okay, simple as that. Next picture, there is the outcast, how it went really nicely, strongly to downside, silver. The next setup, there are a couple of setups. Okay, USD chief. Okay, we've been watching this to develop over there. You can also see how to, this was the first setup that we've been talking at the beginning of the webinar. Okay, so USD chief to rise higher or to push higher. So what it did, basically it explodes to the upside. Okay, so basically it just explodes to the upside. This was the really nice and beautiful setup, as you can see. Okay, so there is a nice flat which having completed, we saw that, we recognize that, and what happened, it just exploded after, as we've been talking about. Okay, so here is the actual price, what it did, and it just went higher. So again, there's the outcast when it starts to go. Oz USD, the same one. Okay, we've been talking this in the daily webinar. So let's see a quick look what happened over there. It just went. Okay, it's so easy to see. I don't think that this is not able to recognize. Okay, so everyone's supposed to see those forecasts, how they went, and this is powerful stuff, which is the big benefit of being the member of our academy. Okay, this will help you. We have a question. Did you teach this setup in your academy? Yes, I did. Okay, so we are discussing. Here's the one example. Okay, so this is, I took a screenshot because I would love to show my traders. Okay, so there's also good benefit. Let me just bring the pound cat over there so we can discuss about it. Okay, so that was the 15-minute time. Okay, so here, this is where my people and where my clients are learning the most. Okay, I show and I predict every single move of the chart. So where was the chart when we were talking about this? Okay, so chart was there, exactly there. The chart was like this when we were talking in the daily webinar how it will develop. And guess what it did? It went up as we were mentioned there, and it went lower as we mentioned there, breaking this low. Okay, and then what it did, it went up for this kind of the movement, and guess what it's doing right now? Okay, guess what? Okay, so this is the big benefit, how you will learn and how this will help you understand all the patterns. Okay, all the lower time frame patterns. Okay, they are moving really fast, they are getting complicated. So because I can see that everyone is capable to recognize the flag on the pattern. Okay, this is so easy, but when things get complicated, as there, for example, there is where people start struggling, there is where people are losing money, and there is where you need to have some additional knowledge, additional experiences before you will grab the concept of wave analysis. Okay, so let's see what else do we have in there. I don't want to talk too much about this. So yeah, this was the outcast. Aussie USD, yeah, this not pound USD, sorry. Pound USD was one more chart that was there. Okay, so here it is. This is what we took, trade from there, and it's quite a big trade. Okay, so good trade was there, that was being there. Okay, so yeah, that's our people shotting. Okay, so people are getting into the chat. Okay, there are some jokes. So yeah, that's it. That's what I was trying to show you. Okay, and answer all the question that people are having and asking me what we are doing on daily webinars, how those setups looks like, and yeah, there is it. There's the answer for all of you that were asking me for that information. I think that you have good information now, so you can see. and recognize the value in this. Okay, so guys, are you still there? Are you still with me? So Steve Social, you a little bit late, but hello anyway. So let's go, guys, quickly answer where we would love to start, crypto or Forex. Don't be afraid, use the chat. Okay, so I just love to see when you are communicating. Perfect, you are there, so let me see the others. Forex, okay, so Forex, some of them are for the crypto. So let's see, let's quickly let the others also choose. I will wait couple of minutes, okay, couple of minutes, and then we will continue with the webinar. So this NFP on the Friday was really profitable, really profitable NFP. It went really nicely. So I hope that everyone has make money out there. I see also that some of you are also following me on TradingView. This is really also good. I post the setups also there, so we will just review them quickly and then we'll start with the setups. Come on, guys, are you still there? Let's use the chat. Don't be afraid to use it. Nobody will blame you, nobody will be laughing. We are just here to help you and support you on your way to understand the market. Okay, we are here. So we have a question. Did you teach price action in your academy? Of course, price action is important, but I don't teach the price action that most of the people are using, okay, because this price action doesn't work. Okay, price action that people are using, it's not gonna work. Okay, so it's not gonna work. Why? Let me just show you. Oh, that's wrong screen. Okay, so price action. What people there are talking about price action together. This is what they call price action. Okay, so we don't use that kind of the price actions, something like this. Okay, this is not a price action for us. We are having the different type of price actions. So yeah, this is useless price action. That's confusing price action. Okay, so sometimes you will have a directly stopped out if you will be losing those price actions and so on. Okay, so and something like this. Okay, so this is useless. I can guarantee that if you will use this and apply that price action that people are using on 100 trades, you will lose 90% of the trades. Okay, so guys, I see that you're still ashamed. I don't know why. Use the chat. Don't be shy. Okay, don't be shy. We are there. Okay, you agree. That's good. This is good. So, where are the others? Give them a couple of minutes to maybe join. Because I will, as I can see that we have two votes now for the Forex, so one is for crypto. Then I will start with the crypto, with the Forex, sorry, and then step by step I will go to that crypto. So those who voted for crypto, let me know, is there any pair that you would love to watch? Okay, use the chat, type in the chart that you would love to see on the crypto, and let me know, guys, do we have people there that are trading on leverage crypto? Okay, because sometimes I'm having the question about sales. Okay, so the sales are only allowed in leverage trading. So let me know if we have in the general public people that are using leverage to trade crypto. This is information that I need, because the way like that I will show you also the sell setups. If not, then I will not be wasting time if you are only a spot trader on crypto. Then we will watch only a couple of setups that are maybe interesting, and we will not talk about the sales. So yeah, guys, just feel free to use it. I don't use leverage, so why not? Why don't you use leverage? Some people are saying that using leverage it's really good stuff. I know it's quite risky one, so yeah, let's go. Let's finally start with the setups. What we are currently having over there on the DXY on the dollar move, it's we are having there a nice pattern which needs to break the top before we'll see any reversal to the downside. Okay, so can go to the upside. No, I don't see this kind of the move that the dollar will go to the upside and then to the downside. Okay, not from that kind of behavior. Okay, so this is not the behavior which will totally reverse the chart to the upside. So what we'll have to do is to just simply go break this top there, which will give us an exactly nice pattern over there, and then it will start pushing lower. So I want that every one of you will be watching in next week to sell the dollar against the other currencies. There will be a lot of setups, and if you're experienced, okay, if you're experienced enough to know how to get in and get out in those quick short-term trades, yeah, you can go for this trade. So how we'll do this? Wait for the flag, go for this trade, take this small trade. Okay, so take this small trade. It may even extend and then going lower. Okay, so if you are skilled, yeah, you can go for it. If you're not there and if you have a really minimum experiences with the forex trading, then I do not recommend you going for this movement. Okay, you rather wait and prepare yourself for the sell stops. Okay, that's much better if you don't have experience, because you ain't gonna miss this movement. So now the question starts: how can I know when this move is ready? Believe me, you will know. Okay, so this will start to go up, and once you will see any strong sell stops, then you will just start taking them. Okay, so you will start seeing the sell stops, then you can simply just go and take them. Okay, so don't rush, don't take small trades. Look at that one. So once this starts, you will be able to recognize those sales and the chart will be just falling down. Okay, it will be easy. You just need to be patient, and if this will start breaking down from where it is right now, that possibility also exists. Okay, that also exists, and then this will be some sort of contracting flat, and then this will start pushing lower. Okay, this also exists. So what we will do, we all have to watch the daily the setups. Okay, the flex. Once you see the flex downside, take them, put them on break even, you'll see how it goes. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're inside of our academy. If you're not, don't care, you can watch that by yourself. Just put some 3 or 4 charts and watch them closely. Don't go too lower on 5 minutes or 15 minutes, because you can get confused, especially if you're new. Okay, so what you have to do, watch for sell stops, take them all the way down. For those who would love to go for this buy, yeah, you can watch this flag where they take it and watch it also. Easy. Okay, so are you still with me? Is it clear, guys? This you just need to be patient in trading and wait for the setups to complete before triggering the trade. Don't just open the trades based on the analysis. Okay, so what people are doing, if I will say, I saw some people, if I say this will go buy, okay, they will just get into the trade. Oh, sorry, they will just get into the trade and put stop loss like this, and they will take this trade. Okay, so this is totally wrong. Don't get in without having at least a pullback or a flag. Okay, only two options are there which you have to use before getting into the market. Okay, so don't just blindly opening your trades all across the market just based on the analysis, because analysis is not a strategy to trade. Okay, you need a strategy how you will enter the trade, and based on what. You cannot enter it based on the analysis. Okay, that's stupid, because that's gonna bring you some drawdowns and you'll not feel good. Okay, or frustrations will come. Okay, people are there, I see, guys, that's good, and the others are just scared. They are not using the chat, so yeah. Feel free, guys, to use the chat. YouTube is much more active than on TradingView, guys. Where you're looking at the dollar index, do you also look at the other currencies indexes? No, I don't watch the others. But the dollar, it's what I currently see. It's this movement. Okay, this move is what I currently see. Next 3 days probably, and maybe the end of the week we will see. Once you touch the top, what the price will do. It can also start from there. Okay, so watch it. Oz USD, it's there in this nice sell pattern. We took the sell already. Okay, so what we can we have one more high? Of course, this possibility exists, and exactly now is the time where you will have to be damn careful. Okay, damn careful. If dollar will go to the upside, then AUSD will continue to the downside. So what you will have to do right now? Okay, so let me just, I will take this off. This is since the daily webinar on the academy. So this is what you have to do. Wait there for some kind of the sideways movement for any 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour flag before taking the trade. Okay, so once you'll see this kind of the scenario there, then you can take the trade all the way to the downside. Okay, so sell, take the sell. Can I take the buy? Possibly not. Okay, so you will not be able to take it because this move will be fast without any kind of the setup, and don't trade against the sell. Okay, so only stick to the direction of the sell because you can easily get blinded by the charts and you will miss this sell. Okay, then you will be angry because you will miss the nice fast movement. Okay, so this is where you will make money, and this is what you will have to focus on. Okay, so where it will start from there, yes, possible. It can just start going lower, and by focusing on that small buy, that's really not good. Okay, because you will have a nice money on your side. So don't do stuff like that. Ocean, what we are currently having there is, this could be also a nice buy over there during the next week. We are having a half of the structure over there. Okay, so half of the structure there. What I would love to see is breaking at least this top before doing any changes or before watching for the sell stops. Okay, so let them push that one more high. Let's see what 1 hour it's happening there. Yeah, this is possible. This can start its move to the upside at any zone. I don't see the sell setup, at least not yet. Okay, so no sell setup. But now the question is, can it appear during the next few days, or maybe Tuesday or Wednesday? Yes, that can appear. But there's the buy. There's the nice expanded flat, which is currently in the making, and these two push higher. Can I go for this buy? I don't feel comfortable to go for this buy. I'm not personally interested. There are many other pairs that are much better than this one. So don't focus and don't spend your focus and energy on the charts that are not going and that are struggling, or they're having the complicated correction that you don't understand. Okay, so just simply move on. There are a lot of charts and a lot of setups are waiting there on you. So let's go. All the chief, what we are currently having, you can see that there is the nice structure which is showing it will reverse at any time soon, but this is not looking yet for a reversal. So what I can see is for one more down. Okay, so that's what I see for one more dragging lower, and then it will reverse to the upside. So can it start from there? Yes. If you will have any kind of running flat there, then this could fly back at this high. Okay, so we'll extend that, and by having this kind of the running flat there, yeah, we may consider taking that buy. Otherwise, there will be the sell setup, and you can go for this sell. Okay, so why not take the sell setup at least 1 to 1 and then get out of the trade. Okay, make some money, don't just watch the charts. So yeah, you understand now what to do. Down, or if running flat appears, buy. Okay, simple as that. Don't complicate the charts. Aussie cat, I can see that this one will continue to the downside. Okay, so I can see that one going down nicely, but there is no sell stop at the moment. At least not yet. You have to be patient, wait for it. Okay, once you have the sell stop there, some kind of the sell movement, yeah, you can take the sell. At least back at the previous low, because here is a really important spot which you will have to watch, because you can have a slightly change of the pattern formation, going higher, giving you the flat, and then pushing lower. Okay, so this is the scenario which you will have to keep in your mind, and that's the reason why you have to be careful around the previous low. Okay, be careful around the previous low. So those will be scenarios which will be possible, and that's the reason why you have to catch your end before taking the previous low, so you'll be safe. Okay, you will be safe. Also, New Zealand, nothing to do. I don't recommend you trading there. I don't recommend open any trades. This can just go for the correction, one more, and then one more low before going to the upside. Can it start pushing higher? Yes, it can, but I don't see the move yet. Okay, I don't see it's ready yet. It can just go there for the sideways, complete this 4 hour correction, one more low, and then it will start to pushing higher. So yeah, probably we will not have any setups there. If you want, guys, take the sell. We are on the bottom, and I don't recommend you. You don't know how to exit it, so rather not taking it. Okay, the other charts are waiting there on you. News in USD, perfect chart to watch. Also during the week. Sorry, there is the running flat. We have an impulse and then a nice running flat, which will keep on dragging lower. Okay, so these two at least break that low before we have any changes. Okay, so hello, Mahmoud. You are a little bit late. Okay, so I can see that you just write and type the hello. So no worries, just simply watch. So those who already joined, some I see that some of you are already joining. You are a little bit late, but no worries. The recording will be uploaded on the TradingView and on the YouTube channel, so you can watch it whenever you want. Okay, so if you have any additional free time, you can also watch the recordings, and I can guarantee that you will improve your knowledge. There's a lot of stuff. Sorry, I just got busy here my work. No worry. Okay, no worry. There's nothing bad. Okay, the market is still closed, so you have a time. Okay, you have time. You have time to prepare yourself, to prepare your charts. So are you still with me, guys? Trading view seems really quiet, so let me know. Are you guys still there? Are you still with me? Okay, so what we have to do there on using USD is just keep on selling. Okay, keep on selling. Can that start pushing higher? Yes. That's the reason why waiting on correction is so important. Okay, waiting on correction, it's so important, because otherwise you can be stuck there in this buy. Okay, so if you just blindly sell over there, what could happen? The chart will just go to the upside. You will say, oh my god, he said that this will continue to the downside, la 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 la, and so on. Okay, so don't do, try to avoid that kind of problems. Okay, still there waiting for you to cover silver and gold. Perfect. Okay, so we'll watch them. Did you take the sell on silver and gold? Let us know. There was the perfect sell, perfect money was there. So I hope that you have taken it. Take that sell, take that profit. It was a nice trade on the Friday for the Friday end. Okay, that was a really good payout. Okay, it was the payday. NFP was like payday on Friday. That was an amazing day. So what to do? Wait for the sideways, take the trade. Easy. Easy. You can watch this sideways on 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 minute, 1 hour. Okay, feel free to use those time frames. Be dynamic, use them all, and wait for setup, take the trade. I'm buying physical, not selling it. Oh, okay. You are buying it physically. You have to wait then for a bit more to buy gold and silver. Okay, so there's some more time to wait for before. But good, okay, so good that we are having the people there that are physically buying the gold. and silver. Okay, so these are the safe havens before any inflation. Okay, so good move you're doing. Okay, so perfect. New Zealand yen. This will be the good chart to watch in the next week. Okay, so we are having a nice flag over there. 1 2 3. So what the chart can do, break down. Okay, so first is what we will watch is we will taking the trades all the way back to the trend line. Then we will watch for the breakout and continuation to downside. Okay, so a nice trade is setting up there, at least breaking this low. Okay, this is the minimum what you will get out of the New Zealand yen once you will get in. But yeah, 1 hour there it's setting up something. Okay, so you can have something like this small 15-minute flat over there, and then these two keep on dragging lower. Okay, so nice profit, guys. Put it on your watch list and delete all the charts that are not interesting or that are not having the setup. New Zealand cat, there is what we have to watch. Also, there is no setup at the moment, so watch this also for more potential downside. Okay, these two keep on dragging lower, breaking those lows. This pattern could be completed. Okay, so this could be completed. This running flat there on the daily is much more visible. It could be completed. Okay, so this could be completed, and this to drag for one more low before we'll have a buy. But yeah, first we have to stick to that sell. Okay, so nice money is coming there. Keep your eyes. Setups will appear there. Just watch it. New Zealand Chief. That one is interesting. The chart which will go to the upside probably, but it's not yet confirmed. Okay, so on 1 hour you just have to watch this part of the structure. Why? Because if this goes lower, gives you the running flat, then this will drag higher. Okay, all the way back at this top, and I think this is a good trade to catch. Okay, good trade. Also, some profit is there with you, and don't get into the trade there. Okay, so this is the stupid now getting into the trade right there. Okay, so you will have some problems by getting into the trade that high. Rather wait for this move to push lower and then watch for the buy. Okay, so yeah, it's also a good chart once this will appear. Euro USD, fantastic one. It breaks lower. Okay, based on that, because the DXY start pushing higher. There was the first setup, sell setup, third sell setup. Okay, and the other one is making. So where this Euro USD is heading to? Let's have a quick look. So what we are currently having. Okay, so guys that are there with me, a little bit more time or that understands what we are doing, it's really clear picture now. We are having the sell, we are having the running flat which is in the making, and this will just continuously pushing lower. Okay, so what you have to do, just try to join this small movement to break this low and take your profit away from the market. Okay, so same movement is happening there, same sell as there on the DXY buy. Okay, so once you will see that the DXY is giving you any buy setup, this which I have shown you at the beginning of the webinar, take it, and you can also take a sell over there. How far back to break this low? I think you can make nice money over there. Okay, it's still the nice move over there. You see that one? Maybe 1 to 1 or maybe 1 to 2. It's the profit that you will be able to get out of this market, out of the USD. Okay, so it's worth of watching it. Just see how that will develops and take the trade to the downside. Simple. Don't complicate stuff. This has to continue pushing lower to break the low, and then we will see for the possible reversals or for the upcoming wave. Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, it's interesting chart. Okay, so everyone of us know that we're supposed to not miss the Euro Aussie over there. Okay, so not missing the Euro Aussie, but what we are currently having is a possibility for one more high, just quick high, break the top and quickly reverse to the downside. Okay, so look at that one. We are having a nice running flat which will push higher and then reverse to the downside. Okay, so now we have two questions more. Okay, so two questions. How about if this is all the correction, we break the high, we reverse, and this will go to the downside? also possible. This is why we are also taking the sell stops. There was one running flat which has been completed, and now we are trying to push lower. So there is where we have to watch for the sell stop now. Okay, so we have to watch what the chart is doing over there. Do we have any buy stops, sell stops, any impulsive movements, any reactions? Okay, so there is where you have to put some additional focus to watch this part of the chart a bit more, with a bit more attention, or with a bit more focus. And then if you find the sell stop, yes, you have to take it. Take the sell stop, it's going down, and possibility to break down exists. Okay, a lot of possibilities that this will break down exist. So there is a lot of money. You can double your account with this move. There is 700 pips to be made. Okay, 700 pips to be made if this chart will gives you the sell stop. So let's take it. If not, like I said, it will go just for one more high. Don't get scared, it will still go to the downside. Okay, so there is no any other direction. This will not go to the upside. Okay, that ain't gonna happen. If you watch the weekly, okay, you can see that where we are in the weekly. This is the beautiful setup that we will have. Okay, the beautiful setup that we will have, and that's the reason why I don't want you everyone to miss this move. Okay, so I want from any one of you that you will be sending me the DMs that, oh my god, I catch it, that's the really big chart, and so on, la la. Okay, so I want that every one of you will get that trade and make the money. Okay, so these two drag lower are still with me. And Euro GBP, what we are having on the Euro GBP is this flat there to place out. Okay, so we are still down there at the previous low. So now the question is, will this give us the flat and then continuation to the downside a little bit, not breaking these lows? Okay, just one more low and then totally reverse, tagging this top, even break it. Okay, so we will see the break of this top and then it will reverse to the downside. This will give us a huge sell. But yeah, we are talking too much. Okay, we are talking too much in the future. I mean, we have to discuss more about the setups that will be tradable, and on the setups, on the waves that we have to put a focus on. So what you have to do, okay, so you have to keep an eye there, especially when the market will open. You will find there the reaction. Okay, so if this will continuously pushing lower, still wait. That doesn't mean you'll have to stop, but once you have any reactions, yeah, you can start buying it. This is going straight back to this top, and nice profit is there also, or will be there. So let's say like that, it's 250 pips. Okay, so make sure you also catch this one once you see the reaction. Okay, so don't rush, don't just get in because I said it's gonna go lower. Okay, don't just get in blindly without having setups. This can still extend lower, then still go higher, and then going lower. Okay, so this is where you can get stuck. Okay, you will get stuck if you want to get in trade into, if you want to get into the trade immediately without having any confirmation, without any buy stop, and so on. Are you still with me, guys? Do you understand what we are talking about, those setups, how to take them, and so on? Okay, so hope that you know. If don't, just feel free to use the chat, ask if there is something not clear to you, and we will discuss about it. Okay, don't feel ashamed. Your chief, what you're having there is this will go higher. Okay, so but not yet. Okay, so this is showing for one more sell. Okay, this is showing one more sell, which will drag the pair for one more low and then continuation to the upside. Okay, so some thumbs up we are having from the make mode. So thank you very much for the support. So let me just remind you guys, those who are watching me on YouTube, I'll please you to hit that like button. That will help us to recommend that webinar to someone who is also struggling, who is also having the problems by reading the charts. Okay, so hit it for them, help them. So let's go here, New Zealand. the chart that I do not recommend you to trade. Okay, this can go for the upside, and yeah, this could be quite confusing one. Okay, so let's have a look on 1 hour what we are having there. We are having a downside. Okay, so no, it's like this. This could be completed and this could just start to work. So be careful. This is not a sell setup. This is a buy setup, and don't jump into the trade which is not completed because it can reverse to the upside. Okay, so what I do, just simply ignore the euro New Zealand. Okay, so I don't like it how it looks right now. Okay, maybe during the week we will have a better setup, better sense of direction, but at the moment I do not recommend taking any trades. Take the others. Okay, so there are many other setups that are much more tradable and looking much better. Euro yen, these two keep on pushing higher. I see that there are big structure on euro yen. Okay, so I see big structure there on the euro yen. These two push higher, so watch for the buy setups. Okay, but I don't see the sell stop. Okay, at least not yet. That's not looking good for the sell stops. But what could also appear is this going lower, stop by the previous low, going high, stop by the previous stop, and then going lower. Okay, so this is the example how pattern can change itself, and you have to keep in mind and keep that picture in your mind. So in case if there the sell will appear, you can take it and you'll see how far you can take it. Otherwise, I do recommend you watching for the buy stops. Okay, so you can go for this buy. There is at least 2% of the profit, 1% of the profit, depends on your risk to reward ratio, how you will get in, and what is your entry strategy. And just simply taking off your profit, that will be a good. And then we will watch for the sell stops. Okay, so easy. Your cat, there was the nice sell stop. Okay, so what we are currently having, this will continue to downside. Where we are, this is the huge correction now. Okay, these two keep on pushing lower, at least back in the trend line. So what you guys have to do, watch for the sell stops. Okay, so what is it currently doing? This could be the running flat, and these two keep on pushing lower. How can I get your YouTube link? Simply by typing into the YouTube search wave master, and you will get the recommended video, or you can simply under the window you will find the social links. Join the Telegram chat, and in Telegram chat you will find the link from the YouTube. Okay, this is easy. Okay, just follow the links under the video, and your cat to keep on pushing lower. Okay, these two keep on pushing. Let me just tag this one. You just have to watch it. This could be a nice running flat on the 15 minutes. Okay, so 15-minute running flat, which will continue its direction to the downside. Thank you very much also for the support. And these two keep on pushing lower. Okay, so watch it. Good chart there. Okay, so good chart also there, and good money. Pound Aussie, good chart. Okay, this is the setup that we have been discussing about in Trading Academy. And let me just give you some bonus for today. For those who are already now with me, this is the bonus which you will get over there. And look at that, when we have an impulse, now we have a correction, one more impulse repeated. So we have a nice correction which is completed right now. So what you have to do is you just have to watch for the sell stops. Okay, this is completed, everything this is completed. So I will take off. And what you have to do is just simply wait for your sell stops. Okay, so wait for your flags and take the chart. Okay, the chart is in good spot, good risk to reward ratio is there, so you will be capable of taking this sell. Look at that one, it's a good chart to go for it. It's gonna drag down all the way back to that trend line, so keep in mind to put that on your watch list, but not taking it without sell stop. Okay, so guys, believe me, I'm keep repeating those same things, those because I don't want that every one of you will fucked up anything. Okay, so let's say like that. Uh, I want every one of you being profitable to get money. Okay, so this correction, sell, 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 simple, and by the end of the week, I hope that one of you will send me the DM how he made a nice money. Okay, so nice stuff is there. So keep your eyes on. Pound cat. Just a second, guys. Just let me just grab a sip of water. I'm talking too much. Where are you guys? Okay, so let's go. Here's the same good setup. Okay, this is what we were discussing at the beginning of the webinar. And if you joined a little bit later, you just have to watch the recordings. You will see the explanation and you will learn something. Okay, so you will learn something, how that develops. So what you have to do is, I will just delete this arrow. This was since daily webinar inside of the academy, so it's not needed to be there anymore. So what you have to do is just watch for your sell stops. There's also a nice trade to be catched. So put it also on your watch list and follow the flags. Okay, follow the flags of the lower time frame. Take this trade all the way back to the trend line. Okay, so let's see how many profit is there. At least, yeah, you will be able to catch at least 250 pips. Okay, so I know that you guys are capable of catch it. You just need to focus and control your emotions. So just go for it, put it in your watch list, and good luck. Let's say like that. After the webinar, I will post this on my profile, so you'll also be able to watch it. Okay, so some of you are already following me on TradingView, but I'm not posting there too much. Why? Because I love to discuss more about trades. I love to talk about setups. That's why I do not post setups there, okay? Because they can change really fast, and it's better if I talk with you, if I show you and explain you the setup, so you have the understanding of the pattern. Okay, so I have posted a couple of setups over there. As you can see, for those who are following me, they already know. Okay, they are following, so you can see that our setups are just following my arrows. Okay, look at that one, for example. It went lower, a little bit higher, but the direction is still to the downside. Okay, so we are still there. Silver was also a good example. Okay, it went higher. Some of them will think that setup it's not valid anymore. Okay, it is. Okay, so look at on how huge reaction was there, and then it still continued to the downside. Okay, so this small reaction there didn't change our view, it didn't change our expectations on the silver, and that's the reason why I'm not posting a lot over there. Okay, so once I remind myself, I post the charts. Okay, but I'd rather talk about those setups. Do you have Instagram? Yeah, I have Instagram. Why? But I'm not so active there. Okay, I'm not quite an active on Instagram. So yeah, let's go. Let's continue. Pound USD, yeah, definitely watch for the sell stops, but be a bit careful. There it could be a nice flat on the lower time frame before we will have a more downside over there. Because why? Let me tell you why. This could be potential flag for the buy, and that's the reason why you have to be careful. Okay, so be careful that this sell it's not for the long term, because at any time soon it can start dragging higher, and don't be involved or don't get stuck in the sell. If you want to go into the sell, get in and get out with a profit. Okay, don't hold it. That's not a trade where you will hold it. Okay, so watch for this and going higher, because the dollar once it will start pushing higher. Okay, so let me just give you another bonus. Oh guys, you are having a lot of bonuses today on that webinar. That's good. Okay, so I hope this will help you, really helps you improve your knowledge. Until you see the dollar it's going higher, then you'll see there this move. Okay, but we all know the DXY it's not having there the big long-term buy. It's a short term. Okay, only short term, and then we are expecting a downside, so we will not see a long term. and that's the reason this will also go a little bit lower. It can even go bit lower, that's all. And then we will see the buy. Why? Because the dollar will go to the downside. This will help pound USD to push higher. Okay, it's so simple. It's so simple. You just have to apply the logic. Okay, just the simple logic which you have to apply and trade based on that. You'll see your trading will improve. Okay, so sell setups are just small stops. Take it, take your profit, get out, watch for the buy. Okay, buy is the chart which you watch for. Also, I will just watch it in the next couple of days. Pound Chief, are you still with me, guys? Uh, Pound Chief, let's see. We are having that kind of the correction. This to push higher. This will go lower. Okay, so there is no any other reasons that this will not go. Oh, come on, what was that? This will go lower. So how far it can go? It will just go to tag this high, even break it. So something like this. So they're going higher, but the downside is what every one of you want to catch. Okay, so this is the flag over there tagging the top and then starts to pushing lower. Okay, so watch it for some kind of the reaction there around the trend line, and then you would love to take some sells. Okay, so sell could be a long-term trade. Okay, at least back to those trend lines. Okay, so good, good, good sell is there. Will be, sorry. Don't go for it right now. Give him some more 2 days maybe. Okay, so give him 2 days before doing anything. Pound yen, same stuff. This pushed higher and then reversed to the downside. So this is what you all guys have to be capable of being patient. Okay, so everyone needs to be patient before seeing this sell. Okay, and what you have to be also capable of to ignoring that buy. Okay, ignoring the buy stop can just blind you over there, and you'll also be stuck. Okay, that's what I'm keep repeating that stuck. Okay, it's really easy to be stuck over there, especially if you're new. Okay, so because you don't know where to buy, where to sell, and the market can confuse you really fast. So I'm just trying to protect you. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm just saying you have to focus for this sell, not that buy. Okay, buy could be fast, one spike up, and then we'll start pushing forward. So keep your eyes on and see how that will plays out in the upcoming week. Pound New Zealand, this is the confusing one, so I do not recommend you going for this trade. Okay, this can just go lower, but yeah, correction can get bigger correction, even can take that high again. So I do not recommend you. Okay, so especially if you're new, but anyway, I do not recommend you. You're not skilled enough to watch this chart. It's not the good chart anyway. There are many other pairs to watch. Canadian, this to push higher. So let me just delete that everything off. There is too many charts, too many lines. What we are having currently on is this move to continue upward. So as you can see, all the yen pairs are showing us what? What they are showing to us? A small buy. Okay, so all of them are showing this small buy. Would you go for it or would you rather skip it? Okay, so I would rather skip it and I will wait for the sell stops. Sell stop is what we will watch for, and this pattern to push for one more low. Okay, so look at that one. It's worth of ignoring the buy. It's worth of ignoring the buy and start watching for the sell stop. So let me just put some arrows over there so you exactly know what I'm trying to say or what I'm talking about this sell. Chief has some more move to go higher. Okay, so this is not all the correction. This is the first, second, and the third move needs to break the top. Okay, so I don't see that we'll see the break of this low. That ain't gonna happen. This will be the flag, and we are going higher, breaking this top at least. Okay, so minimum what we will have is break of this top before any reversals. So same there. You have to be patient, and then you will go for a sell. Easy. Can you go for the buy? Yes. Okay. Definitely there is, I think, enough room. So watch and wait for the flag. Take that flag, buy, and take off your profit once the market will hit the top. Okay. Once you will hit the top, you can take your profit away. Chief yen, that's where we have a deep discussion in our trading academy, especially about this chief yen. Okay, so this one is complicated and it can change really fast. Okay, especially where it is right now. Okay, so I would love you to to take that sell once it will appear, but be careful. Okay, this needs to have a nice sell. Let it break. Okay, so listen me carefully. Let it break, let it correct, and take the trade. Okay, don't trade over there right now where it is the chart. Okay, previous low, it's not the spot where you want to be in the trade. This can easily reverse totally to the upside. Okay, you see, this is how it can reverse, but I ain't gonna go into details of why. Might let us know, but what you have to do, you just have to wait for this break, take the sell. If not, that doesn't mean you have to skip the buy. You also will be in the buy. Okay, this will turn at any time soon and giving you some buy stops. Okay, it will give you the buy stop, so you will be able to join the buy and make some money over there with us. So watch it, be patient. Only those two examples which I'm showing to you are possible. Otherwise, that's not gonna happen. Okay, don't get in. You're supposed to not have any open trades without a setup. Chief Nokian needs to keep on pushing lower, so sell stops, watch it, let it push lower. Use the cat, this one to go a little bit higher, but be careful. I want to see the momentum right now there. If no momentum, then be aware one more low it's possible before going higher. Okay, so that's what you have to keep in mind. Use the end, of course, watching for the buy stop. So as you can see that where we have been watching for the sell, there was the short-term sells. So once I'm saying to you, you can take the short-term sell. This is how you have to watch it. Okay, so you take the sell. Once it breaks the low, you take off your profit. Okay, this is the example of when I'm saying to you, take the sell and take off your profit once it breaks the low. Okay, so it's simple as that. Breaking, taking out the profit, and watching for the buy stops. So what we are having now there on the USDN, we are having the running flat over there. So this is the small running flat. The bigger one is there. Let me just show you the daily structure will identify or show you clearly. This is the running flat on the daily, and this will continue the upside. Okay, so you saw that setup on my TradingView profile, especially if you're following me. You saw that we've been discussing about this USDN really quite since a long. Okay, so if you go back and watch the webinars since December, okay, so since the December, you will know that we've been forecasting and anticipating this move, and now we are anticipating one more wave to break the top. How fast it will be the same move like that? Okay, so same money it's waiting there on you, so it makes sense that you watch the buy stops over there. Okay, so you have to watch for the buy stops. Okay, don't be confused, don't be scared. Watch, wait for the sell stops, wait for the sideways, take the buy, sideways, take the buy. Okay, so similar move. If you don't know how, watch this trend, how it goes, just see and follow it. Okay, easy stuff. I'll just delete this little bit, this mess. Okay, so I will clear the mess. Okay, oh, this is looking so sexy now. Okay, so watch for the vice stops. Anyway, I will put the arrow over there, especially if anyone will confuse. Don't get in now, okay? So this is not the spot to buy. Look at that one, that makes no sense. Let it pull back and then get in. Okay, so be also careful that this can quickly spike down and spike up. That possibility also exists, but I'm not I'm not seeing this move. USD Chief going higher. Watch for the buy stops. We are in the nice buy. Okay, so no shit. I just delete this. Come on. Here it is. This is where I can see that this will push higher. Let me just bring that on the daily. Okay, here it is. That's the reason why we are buying it. First movement, second movement, and we are now in the third kind of the movement where we have to break the top. Easy as that. So follow the buy stops. A lot of buy stops will be there. Okay, so USDN and USD Chief are the good charts to watch for the buy setups. Okay, good charts to watch them for the buy setups because you can easily make there, I don't know, 50% of the profit easily with not putting any special focus on it. spending 24 hours, 5 days to grab the chart. Okay, so no, you don't have to spend that much time, and just continuation, the downside will be there. Okay, so eyes on. I want that every one of you will catch it. Use the Mexican non-tradable, skip it. That's just the crap over there, which is appearing, and yeah, it's not looking good. So not for you. You will not make any money over there. It's just slow. USDC can, of course, you have to take the buy stops. Okay, why not? Buying, keep buying, keep buying. Okay, so we recognize, we saw that starts pushing higher, and we are just keep on buying. How far we can buy? Back at the previous low. Okay, so back at the previous top is how far we are still buying. Okay, so this even a little bit higher and then going lower. We'll see. But yeah, watch for the buy stops. Buy stops. Take them out. Gold. So here we are, gold now. Okay, so gold. First, what we have been discussing about is this chart went up, going lower. Okay, so we took those sells. Okay, so we've been discussing about first sell, about second sell. It went nicely. Okay, so we get more money than we expected because we were talking about this setup. Okay, we think that this will turn to the upside, and this is really good stuff when once you are trading in the wave analysis. If you take the sell, look at that one, the market will give you much more money than you expected. Okay, isn't this great? So isn't that great? You cannot fail trading on the wave analysis, especially if you at least minimum understand the market behaviors and how it moves and recognize the impulses correctly. So yeah, this to continue continuously pushing over. How far now? We change the analysis now. Let me just clean up a little bit that mess. What we have to do now is this will just keep on pushing lower. Okay, so this can go a little bit lower, giving you some 1 to 3 even possibilities of breaking this low exist. So be careful. Those who are buying physically gold, you have to wait couple more days before this buy will appear. Okay, so this can just go low, tagging that low before going higher. So be careful. Keep in mind that you have to be patient and wait until the gold will take that low. So those who are trading it, they can just watch for the sell stops. If you have any sell stop, take it. Okay, any sell stop, consider some taking sells. Okay, so easy. Can also go up, yes. This is what you can have, down, up, giving you the flat, and then going lower. Okay, so I'll delete this and then over there. This is what we can. I will also delete this one. It's not worth of having it over there. Okay, so here's now a clear picture or clear sense of the direction. What could happen there on the gold is this flat. Okay, so these two just correct. One more small buy, a sell, sorry, and then it will go for the buy. It will go for the low, and then it will go finally for the buy. Okay, this is the moves which the gold will follow. And my traders who took the sells there, they will take profit nearly. Okay, they will probably take their profit around the previous low or somewhere there within these areas if they will see or recognize any reactions. Okay, so good. Okay, so let me just arrow over there. Okay, so seems that everything is clear. Nobody is asking questions. This is good. Okay, so everything is crystal clear. Silver, same there. This move. Let me see where we are. We don't need to break the low. So this can just start pushing higher. Okay, there was the same sell that we took. Don't sell anymore. Silver is where you don't sell anymore. Start watching for your buy stops. These could easily start turning to the upside. Okay, so what we will have over there. Okay, this is how far it can get. Maybe down there, going up, going higher, going down, then going up. Okay, so this is how corrections can get complicated, and there where people are struggling the most. So watch over there. Sugar, this one will go to the downside, so keep your eyes there. If this goes slowly back at the trend line, one more up, okay, before the final downside. Use oil this to keep on pushing lower back at this low, so watch for the continuation downside. Same there with the UK oil, this to keep on dragging lower back at these lows. US 30, this is slightly pushing higher, so let me just delete those trend lines, they are just confusing us. So where we are going to, okay, these to correct one more high at least, okay, small buy, and then you have to decide where it will go. SP 500, it's reaching the top. Okay, is this good? Of course, we will slowly have a nice, wonderful sell setup. How far it will go? That's gonna crush the market. Okay, so that's gonna crash the market. Something like this is what we will have over there. Strong break to downside. As you can see that we are really high, and this is basically only direction where the SP 500 can go to. So is it ready? Not yet. Okay, so a couple more days probably. These two struggle there, struggle there, struggle there, and then it will start breaking down. Okay, so there's where you would love to keep an eye there. Okay, so put some special focus once it will hit the timeline. Are the prices of food like beef, chicken, etc. going up in your area? This is why I'm buying physical metals. Yeah, maybe, but physically buying the metals, silver is good to buy. Okay, so silver is good to buy. Silver is having a good spot. Okay, silver is having the good spot for a buy. Okay, but the gold, I'm not sure yet. Okay, I'm not sure yet. When I will start buying the gold is when this will just go a little bit lower, something like this, then I will have a flag and then I'll start buying. Okay, so this will make sense to buy gold, but buying gold from the spot where it is right now makes no sense. It's better to buy the silver. Okay, silver has much better spot to buy it. Okay, but yeah, this is good. SP500 also going lower. I think we are close that something big will happen at any time soon. We have the running flat over there, which is completed. One more up, this will go to downside. So we are in the one-way direction of the market. Everything will drops. That balloon will explode, which you are currently having on the market. SP500 going lower, 100% sure. It will go lower. Metals will go higher, of course, yeah, because the investors will put their money in the safe assets, and that's the reason why we'll see the buying silver and gold will be really interesting. I'm buying silver, but I keep watching gold also. Thank you for your help. Yes, that's it. Okay, so I'm really happy that this helps you, especially with making your decisions. Okay, sometimes we just need to have some people to discuss a little bit, and it's much easier to invest later on. Okay, so more people knows more. So let's go. What we are having there, the German 30. Nothing yet. Okay, so this will go to downside, of course. So let me just delete this one. Thank you everyone also for being there, guys. Uh, German 30. This will also go lower. Okay, so keep an eye that there will be some sells. We are hitting the top again. We almost break the high, so yeah, we are in the one-way direction. So keep your eyes for the sell stops. Start watching for the sales. UK 100, same there. That's gonna go a little bit higher, maybe, but it will still go to downside. I don't see there the continuation to upside. Okay, so I don't see continuation there to the upside. I think this is the top of the structure, and we are going to open the downside. Right? So, oh, the lead is trend line. It can just confuse you, so I don't want to confuse you. Simple as that. So these two push lower. So watch for your sell stops on the UK 100. Nasdaq 100, same there. Okay, so watch for sell stops. Sell stop is what you have to keep an eye on it. Okay, so once this will start breaking lower, you make a nice money over there. But let me know, guys, are the crypto guys still there? Let's see if the crypto guys are still there. Use the chat. Don't feel afraid. We are here to discuss and help you make a decisions. So just use the chat, okay? Those who are watching me on YouTube, please, I would please you to hit that like button. So this will help YouTube algorithm to recommend that video to someone who is also struggling and who don't understand how market moves. So we have a question. Yeah, we will watch the BNB USDT. No worry, buddy. We will keep an eye on it. But what I would love to first discuss about is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is what I would love to discuss first because I think the Bitcoin is the big question for everyone now who is trading the crypto markets only. Okay, crypto is having the big question now. We will watch the BNB. Okay, so don't worry. Let me just grab a sip of water, guys. And in this time, guys, please use the chat. Let's see which pair would you love to see on the crypto. Okay, so people are asking also for the Ethereum, Dodge USD. Perfect. That's it. That's what I want from you guys. I want to see what you would love to see. Okay, so let me just have a little bit more explanation about the Bitcoin. Where, where is the Bitcoin? What is happening? And what we have to be careful of. Okay, so if you watch the Bitcoin on the daily, the big question of every investor now or every trader now is this all of the correction and are we going totally back at the top? Okay, so here is the big question now that people are quite often asking about. Okay, so this is possible scenario. Okay, so this can be all of the correction. This would be a nice reversal, signs of reverse, and we are going at least back at the previous top. Okay, so this possibility exists, but first, okay, first what we want to see is this kind of the movement. Okay, these two slowly, okay, and I keep repeating, slowly come back to trend line, give us a running flat, and then we will take the buy. Okay, you don't need or you don't supposed to be scared that you miss anything or you'll miss anything and so on. Okay, so without having this kind of the movement, we will not see the huge buy order. Okay, is it clear? Is this clear everything to every one of you? This is the first option. And the second option is this can break down really aggressively, correct? And then guess what? Where we are heading to? We are heading to 20K, okay? So we are heading down to 20K. That's also spot to watch. There is where we'll be massively buying. And personally, we would be happy if this will happen. If the Bitcoin will drop down to 20K, that's gonna be a perfect option because there will be a lot of setups. You will be capable of put a lot of more money there inside for the big next buy. Okay, so now you understand the both directions. Okay, the both directions are there, and in the next week it's this correction which is really important over there. Okay, so same move like this one can appear over there, give us the running flat, and then we will be start massively buying. Okay, don't jump into the market over there, that makes no sense. It can easily break down and you have a difficult spot to manage, and you will not return your money back that easy. Okay, so this is it. And let's now quickly watch the charts that you have been asking me about. It's BNB USDT. Okay, I don't have this one. We'll add it. I will add simply this chart on my watch list. BNB USDT. Okay, so what we are having. Oh, whoa. I can see from the plane that there is a sell. Okay, so let me just take everything off. Remove all drawings. Remove all indicators. I don't need indicators over there. Or let them. Yeah. So what we are doing. Okay, the BNB is going to go down, but only back at the previous low. And then what? It's gonna go back where? At the previous high. And then what? It's gonna go lower. Okay, so this is how this will plays out, and then pushing lower. So what you have to do in the upcoming week, especially if you're trading, this can go really nice downside. Be careful to hitting this low, but don't sell without having sell set up. Okay, so this could be the correction. This could be correction which will push the BNB USD to the downside. So be careful if you are buying it. I hope that you're having a buy from the good spots. If not, then re-enter it. Okay, this is the BNB USDT. The next one it's Dodge USDT. Okay, so people are asking about Dodge USDT. So let's quickly edit Dodge USDT. I'm not watching those that many that many the Dodge USDT. And there what we are having there, same stuff. There's not a buy. There is not a buy. Be careful. We can go down. This to push. Okay, this to push lower. So be careful now. I don't see the buy coming there. Okay, so let me quickly check the 1 hour. No. Okay, so we will start pushing lower. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so this all the way down. Okay, this is what we will have. So be aware with your Dodge USDT, especially if you're spot trading on it. So don't buy it. Okay, if you're watching for the sales, yes, you can watch a couple more days, wait for the correction, and take the sales up there. Bitcoin USDT is the same. Okay, Bitcoin USDT is the same chart as Bitcoin USD, isn't it? And the other question is Ethereum. Okay, so you ask about Ethereum. Let me know. Would you love to see Ethereum versus USD or Ethereum versus Bitcoin? You have to be much more specific when you are using the chat and asking for the chart analysis. Uh-huh. Come on, where's this guy now? I hope he didn't leave it. So, what is there? Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum is okay. So, what we are having there, this is definitely gonna go lower. Okay, there is no any question about that. This will head to the downside. So don't buy. Okay, don't be aggressive. This is heading to the downside. Could this be the buy? Possible, but we need a bigger correction. Okay, so anyway, stay away from it right now. It's going too fast. We need a correction before any buy. So don't be afraid of missing the move. If there's will be the sell, you ain't gonna miss it. If it's trading the leverage, okay, you have enough time to put it on break even or recognize it on time before next buy. I think he wanted ETC, not Ethereum. Oh, ETC. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't saw correctly. ETC. I'm not blind, but just saying. So Ah, that's good. So watch the ATC. I haven't watched that one. ATC USDT. Ethereum Classic. So what is this? What is it happening? Yeah, we are going lower. At least back at this low. So these two push lower and then going higher from this spot over there. That's possibility first option, and then going higher, lower. Sorry. So this is what we can have over there, and let me see the one more structure. If this goes a little bit lower, stop there, giving you the running flat. It can go for the one more high, break the top, and going lower, tag the bottom, going higher, again break the top, and then going lower. Okay, so it can get quite complicated. So Ethereum Classic, it's not for buying yet. If this give you any sell stop, you can consider taking the sells. Take the sell, you'll see how far it goes. Okay, if it stops there, starts struggling, then take it off. Okay, it's gonna go breaking those stops minimum, and then going lower. Okay, so keep an eye on that. This is how it can develop. So we just break it already. Yeah, perfect. It can go something like this, deeper, and then going higher, breaking this top, and then continuation down. Okay, so exactly as it is there. Okay, so this is the move, and this is how it can plays out. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Okay, I think that I have that one. It is, oh, I don't have it. I don't know why I don't have it. Ethereum, Bitcoin. What he's doing, all of them are showing a sell. Okay, so be careful, guys. Crypto is showing a nice sell, so if you're not trading, if you're not trading the leverage on the crypto, be careful. I don't see the buy stops over there. This to go lower, even breaking this low. Okay, so something is cooking behind the scene of the crypto market. So be careful, guys. Don't buy because people start hyping again. No, Bitcoin went to the 40K, 43K, blah blah blah, and so on. Okay, don't do stuff like that. Okay, so don't listen to them. They have no idea what they are talking about. They don't have idea what they are talking about. So for me, the most market is showing me some sells over there. So yeah, like I said, leverage traders on the crypto, they can take some sells. But those who are the spot traders, you have to wait. Okay, so I don't think now or at least this week will be tradable. Probably we will not be able to trade the crypto next few months, especially if the Bitcoin will hit 20K. Okay, so then it will be non-tradable until the December or maybe next year. Okay, the beginning of the next year, we may catch some buys and then we'll be able to start buying the crypto markets. Hype to the moon, yeah. That's what people are doing. Okay, they are all the time hyping. They are talking about some dips and so on. And yeah, that's what can cause a lot of drawdowns on the people accounts. Okay, so I don't love to see when I saw on social sites some dips and so on and some hypes. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you to you. I really appreciate your comments, and I do appreciate every one of you who is supporting me. So I just please you for one quick like there on the YouTube if you can. So that will help YouTube algorithm recommend that video to someone else who is struggling, and I can guarantee that it will help to someone to improve their knowledge because I can see that we are massively improving people's understanding. Okay, so people are getting educated, so people are getting knowledge from me. Okay, this is the purpose of this webinar. I would love to give you the knowledge so you will be able to read the markets easily. Okay, thank you everyone also for that support. Yeah, for the it is preparing for the crash. Yeah, that's how it looks, the crypto. Okay, so crypto is really looking for the crash, at least for me. So that's why I'm saying that we have to be especially careful on the Bitcoin. Bitcoin will show nicely what the market will do. Okay, so every one of you is supposed to watch the Bitcoin first of all. Watch the Bitcoin. He's the main indicator, because this correction can easily drag down to the 20k. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, if not having this down up, then yes, that's what can happen. Okay, that could happen really fast, next few days maybe. Okay, so and all altcoins will fall down based on the Bitcoin. Okay, so we don't want to see drawdowns, right? So this is it. Do we guys have any questions? Do we have any questions? Use the chat. So I see a couple of you guys are really active. This is good. So if you are not having the questions, I would please you to share the link also with others. This will be really good. So yes, definitely see you next week. We are always there. We're always discussing there every Sunday at the same time as we did today. So you guys are welcome. That's it. Okay, so you can also join the Telegram channel. You'll be notified in case if you forget that we are having the webinar. You will be notified when is it, and you will be able to join it on time. No question. Thanks a million. Okay, so thank you very much. This is what I appreciate the most. Okay, so this is what I appreciate the most. Okay, so thank you very much. See you next Sunday, and I wish you a lot of money, a lot of wonderful setups, and a lot of patience. Okay, that is it. And take care. Enjoy your day. See you. Bye bye.